Everybody, it's your boy Mastermind here of Ohio Cannabis Live, reporting to you from the farmers market in Circleville. Hey Siri, navigate me home.
Getting directions to home.
Yeah, I got a copyright on that video showing y'all the inside. They didn't already sent me a message.
Route to 5252 Jameson Drive.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Proceed to the route.
But I don't
turn
care.
left onto Stoutsville Pike.
I don't care. You don't care either, right? Yeah, what's up? All right, so let's get right to it. Recap. We are leaving the farmers market. It was over at 5. Your boy Mastermind was only going to be here for a few minutes and ended up staying the whole time. So this was a great event. There was a great turnout. The only thing that was working against us was the wind. The sky was great. The sun was great. Here's the parking lot where I'm at. You can see it's empty now. But this parking lot, when I pulled in, if you were watching it when I live streamed it, this whole parking lot was full. So it's empty now because the event is over, and I'm still just now leaving. One thing I want people to know is that these events are going to keep happening all over the state of Ohio. And I'm having the Ohio Cannabis Expo in Canton. Some of you heard about it already. I'm just telling you about it now. We gonna do all this stuff. We gonna keep having these events. People
at the stop sign,
get
turn
out
right onto Lancaster Pike.
But right now I could just say that this was an event, for people specifically interested in home grow. So some people are interested in other things, as far as maybe they're interested in white labeling, maybe they're interested in making their own products, their own processed good. So we're going to have more events that are going to have different themes
in
to it. This one
miles,
obviously was for the grower community. Dang, I wonder what happened to that place there. That's a little rough. So I will say that the Circleville fairgrounds, hey, kudos to you. You have a very nice facility. It was heated and air. It was warm in there. It was comfortable. The environment was very welcoming. OhioCannabis.com, I give them credit. They did a great job. They hosted a great event. I met a lot of great people there. I got a lot of video content to show you that I ain't going to show you right now. Obviously, I got a lot of people to shout out. I know the main question people want to know is about clones. And I can tell you that there was a large variety of clones and seeds there. I can tell you that these are all being sold under the hemp program, under the 2018 Farm Bill. So these clones did not contain any THC. Go on by me, brother. Here come this guy in this big truck. Texas. Of course, Texas. Of course, the guy in Texas is going to pass because, hey, man, this is Ohio. We're not in Texas. Hey, Captain Green Toker. You said, is this a reply? I don't know what you mean. He said I talk too much. Really? I don't know why. I think I talk just fine. I'm here to get the information. That's the main thing. People want it's worth their trip, worth coming out here. Kettering in the house. Hey, I'm from Dayton, Ohio. Let me get a location check. Where everybody else from? You thought it was a recording? Yeah, we live. Yeah, there's the question right there. Was it worth it? The answer is absolutely yes. It was worth it. If he has another one, you should most certainly go to it. And I'm going to give you the most important reason why. And it ain't to just go buy clones. It's about talking to people and getting to see other people who are excited about legalization of cannabis in Ohio. It's about networking. It's about bringing the cannabis community together. Yes, you're going to get some clones. Yes, you're going to get some seeds. Yes, you're going to meet people who have been doing this for years, who know what they're talking about, and have really great genetics that they've been just waiting to be able to share with other people. When I say the cannabis community was in this building, the cannabis community was in this building. I met and seen people that I would never think would even be in this building. And we were all in there together, and we're all there together for one goal, and that was for us to be able to learn and grow. And that's what it's all about. So, I encourage people to try to go to as many cannabis events as they can. I know I heard there's going to be a another event, 420 event in Canton as well. So that'll be right before my event. So it's going to be busy times in the next few months between my events, the party in Cincinnati, the 420 block party in Cincinnati. We got a lot of stuff happening, and then the expo. And then there's going to be the concerts in the summertime. It's going to really be something. I'm 34 minutes away from Columbus, Ohio, so you got me on here for at least 34 minutes. While I'm here, do me a favor, hit the like, subscribe button. Where can you look this stuff up? That's a great question. A lot of the events are advertised on Instagram. The OhioCannabis.com, he has his own site. People get us mixed up all the time. His website is OhioCannabis.com, and my website is OhioCannabisLive.com. So he started his website a little bit earlier than I did. He got the name first. If I could have got OhioCannabis.com, believe me, I would have gotten it. He beat me to it for sure. But we stay live here, you know. And that's the thing about me, is to bring you the live thing. You said you're in Kansas City. Okay. Shout out Kansas City. What the weed like in Kansas City? I want to know what y'all got down there. How's the weed there? Is it legal in Missouri? Okay, Kansas City, Missouri. It's legal there. Just in Missouri. As a matter of fact, I was in Missouri. What was I at Missouri? I went to go get my uncle from Springfield, Missouri. I was there, man. I tried some Missouri weed. It was all right. I tried. I got to try out here in the country, man. And anything gold. Yeah, I didn't see anything with the gold, with it, like Meigs County gold. I did not see anything like that there. That doesn't mean it wasn't there. I would say conservatively that there were probably 20, 30, 40 vendors there. You know, there were a lot of people just starting out. You know, all you got is a table and some clones. I mean, but other people were further along. And also something else that was really cool is we had some really cool entrepreneurs there who are developing interesting devices for the cannabis space. And that was something I'm going to show on some of my content when I show you some of my recap videos, is that, you know, there were other companies there. There was one there called the Blossom Bar. I'm going to show you a video of that a little bit later. And you know, when you see this drink, it's called the Green Gala. You're going to want one next time, and you're going to have to come all the way to Canton to get one. But I'm telling you, it'll be worth you trying it out. It wasn't too expensive. You know, I got one that didn't have THC or anything in it. It was just a drink. But the drink, when you see it, and it had some terpenes in it, so it was pretty tasty. And it had these little like bubble tea, the little bubble tea things in it. You'll see. I'll show you the picture. You didn't see it yet. It's going to be on the videos. Yeah, Circleville. Hey. Now I'm gonna say this. Not only did they turn out have a great event, I'm gonna say that it was a wide variety of people from all over the state there. It was this event represented the cannabis community in many ways, and everybody was there. Was just so happy to see each other. You would have thought we was at a family reunion or something. It was just a very, 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 very warm and welcoming. In about 13 event. Miles, I'm glad that I came. You know, it was hard for me to come out here. I've been in extreme pain, so I had to medicate pretty heavy for me to even come down. But you know, it was worth my drive, worth my time, and I'm glad I did it. And like I said, I'm you know, I think the one in Cleveland was a little bit different because it was the first one. You know how your first one is not always going to be your best one. But again, I think that they did a really good job. Shout out to Johnny Cannabis. Shout out to my guy Johnny Cannabis, the founder of OhioCannabis.com. And like I said, they definitely, you know what they're doing as far as getting the right people in the right place. So I'm looking forward to seeing many of the people that were at this event at the expo. And like I said, the people, if I could tell you out loud who was there, it might surprise you. You really gonna be like, I didn't go. Now, I know the next video everybody's going to want to watch is the video that shows what did Anthony get? What did you get while you were there? And that's the video I can't wait to show you. I didn't see Johnny McPot there. I was looking for Johnny McPot to be there, but Johnny McPot was not there. A lot of other companies was there, but I didn't see Johnny McPot. Great question. They had food there too. They had like a couple little food trucks. So they had some little French fries, some pulled pork, whatnots. I didn't eat any of the food. I'm really kind of like try to avoid eating things that might upset my stomach. So I have to be careful. But yeah, all I could say really to you is that it was a great event. Again, obviously, as you can see driving here and coming home, it is out here in Circleville, and Circleville is definitely farm country. But again, it wasn't too bad of a drive. Everybody that rode down here with me, y'all rode down here with me. And like I said, I wanted to show y'all what it was all about and give y'all the information, because next time they do it, or when we have another event, you'll know that you need to figure out a way to come. Even if you're just there as a patron, or if you want to come there and set up your own table. That's the thing. Everybody was doing everything legal. Everything was, by the books there. People had the right paperwork and everything set up. And, like I said, that's the main thing. We want to make sure we do everything right. And I think that they did do that, and that's the main thing. Is just, be compliant so we don't have any trouble with the laws. And, everything goes well. So I think we're going to see, just like we have the yearly county fairs, I think we're going to start having these county events too, like where it's just the county, and they're doing an event, at their fairgrounds. I think it'll, bring out not just cannabis users, but it also bring farmers who are interested in growing cannabis, or, or just supporters of it, get them out. And ain't nothing like meeting farmers. I support my local farmers. I believe in buying local produce and local things that are grown for people in Ohio. And I think farmers play a big part in this. And there's something else that was really useful there is they had soil. They had companies there that had organic soil. And you could have even gotten some soil that even some of the medical cannabis companies are using. And it was very affordable as well. I did get the information, so if you're interested in dirt and you want to support local, I did get the name of a guy who has his dirt, soil, whatever. And I think some of you might be interested. You saw what he did. And we also, saw some people who, obviously know how to grow great cannabis. We met a lot of people like that. So it definitely was a great melting pot. If you're trying to get connected with people and you need genetics and you need seeds, you need dirt, you need supplies, all those people that was there, we're going to have them at the Ohio Cannabis Expo in Canton. So just mark it on your calendar, May 3rd, May 4th, Ohio Cannabis Expo will be happening. You can go to our website, ohiocannabisexpo.com. Hey, look at that view, man, down there. That's something, ain't it? Woo! I feel like I'm going down a roller coaster. Oh, no! But this is what Ohio's about, man. And the only thing was like the way that they had the parking, like you had to really walk a little bit of ways to get your stuff to the car, and the wind is blowing really hard. It went from, look, when we came down it was 45. When I got down here it was 42, and now we're down to 37. So the temperature has dropped dramatically, and anybody growing cannabis knows that dramatic drops ain't good for your plants, even if it's temporarily, and then just the wind blowing. So it's like, getting stuff to the car. I was worried that, I was gonna lose stuff just walking it to my car. And talking about no traffic. Woo, these hills down here. The hills of the country of Ohio. This is a lot of hills. The sun was shining. The weather was pretty good, no rain or nothing. But now you look at the clouds and it looks like a cold front's moving in. Looks like I heard we might end up getting some snow. Say hi to Mr. Cow. He's out there, the cows, they out here chilling. They done ate all the grass, ain't nothing left. Them cows probably gonna be hungry. They done ate everything over there, they left nothing. What y'all medicating on right now? It's probably time for dinner. What's everybody cooking today? I have no idea. I think today I am going to have a pizza. It's not really my best choice. Hard on my stomach, but I think that's what I'm doing. Maybe not. I don't know. It's funny, like it'll say connection dropped. But you know, I'm in the country. Ain't that many satellites here. We just running off the 5G. We're probably connected to the internet from Columbus. Now we got 23 people watching the stream right now. So I need all 23 people to smash the like button at the same time to make that number go up so that the algorithm knows we're live. On our other stream, we had 340 views by the time I got to the venue. So we need to really reel it in and get that 1,000 views for the day so we can break the YouTube algorithm. Okay, I see some likes coming in there now. We got 6 likes out of 21. Let's get it up. 7. Keep going. Keep mashing it. It's coming. It's delayed probably because I'm out here in the country. Those wondering where I'm at, if you're familiar with the country road game. But yeah, I was like, man, I want to get some clones. Right now I'm in a time period where, no, I do not want any clones right now. I'm straight. I'm straight. Yeah, so I know I can't even remember all the strains that I come across, and I got some seeds too. And I wanted to show those to you, but I can't show them to you right now. You have to wait till I get home. Got too much stuff to show you all. And what's going to happen? But yeah, it's exciting to see how these things turn out, see how they take off compared to what's already happening in my tent. And I would say that, you know, I'm probably at the point where I don't need to grow anything for quite some time till my next harvest. So it'd be great to see how these things turn out. And heck, I'll probably end up, you know, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, man. You know, we might have to do some kind of clone raffle or something like that. Raffle off some of these clones. Or raffle off some of my clones when I get my clones going. Because I will have some clones, by the way. I don't know if y'all was thinking and wondering, but Mastermind will have some clones. I don't know when, but we will have some. And I already know the one that everybody's going to want. Everybody's going to want that layer cake cut. That's what everybody's going to want. So I don't know how. First of all, just got to see how it does and make sure it gets to the right, you know. It's doing great right now, but you know how that could be. It's great this week and shit next week. So gotta see how layer cake does. And you know, I'm a little bit, you know, that's my baby. Like all these other ones, they're my babies too. But you know, layer cake, you know, that's my only one. I only got one of the seed left, and it didn't germ. And I'm thinking about going back and trying to re-germ it again. Anybody ever have a seed you thought wasn't gonna go, and then you went back and try to re-germ it again, and it end up popping? I don't know. I'm about to try that and see if it happens. It might work, might not work, but we're gonna find out. Sometimes you just, you know, maybe I just didn't wait long enough. I mean, somebody told me it took them 2 weeks to completely germ their seed, and I'm like, damn. I'm expecting results in like 72 hours. like you talking about 2 weeks, man. I guess I gotta be a little bit more patient with some seeds now sometimes. But yeah, I mean, what's for dinner? What y'all medicating on? I'm not seeing no comments, so the internet's probably froze or something. But I don't know. Blue Sherbado sounds real tasty. When I get home, you know, I'm gonna probably have me some layer cake. I got some ice cream cake too, but it's so strong it just puts me to sleep. So I probably won't fool with that. And then I had some of that grape gas. I had the flour, that grape gas. That grape gas was woo-wee. It was strong. It was pretty good, man. But yeah, we're on the road coming back from the Cannabis.com farmers market, and you know, we've got 24 people watching here. If you're just tuning in, headed back from the farmers market. A lot of people want to know, was it worth going? And the answer is real simple: is yes, it was. The prices on those clones kind of ranged. You could have got a clone for $10. Let's put it that way. If you would have got to the right table at the right time, you could have got a clone for $10. Some of the other clones, I do think were a little bit pricey, but if you're into certain things and you're into certain genetics, you know what I mean? And then, you know, I mean, you gotta ask yourself questions like, you know, are you ready for clones? Do you have all the shit set up right? You got your tent, you got your humidifier, you got your soil, you got your EC meter. Do you have your lights? Do you have your dirt? You're like, not your dirt, but do you have your bags or your pots? Or damn, that thing got destroyed, didn't it? Wow. Looked like the equipment was in there with it. Whoa, that was pretty. Did y'all see that? Now I'm down here in the woods, man. Y'all didn't see what I just saw, man. It was pretty wild. That building was destroyed. It looked like the wind had just like pummeled that building. Everything in it was smashed in there with it as well. But yeah, it's some pretty nice house out here, man. For the place as far as my stomach. It's like, well, remember that when you were back young, somebody ride a school bus? I was like, ooh. Work. Hit it with the sandpaper? Really? Am I reading that right? Let me see. Yeah, that hill was kind of. Whew. Okay, we're in Franklin County. I'm back in my county. Okay. I've never heard of that. Anybody else familiar with that? So hit it with the sandpaper? I feel like that would be dangerous, wouldn't it? Sandpaper? Yeah, you talking new stuff now. I'm learning something new all the time. I never heard of sandpaper before. Now, I just don't know why it took me this way. I just feel like it's just like the GPS. What is it thinking? You know, it just wants me to go this way for some reason.
At the next light, turn left.
Lithopolis. If anybody's in the Lithopolis area, shout out to Lithopolis. You know, I live by like the east part of Columbus, so like where I live at is kind of like at the end of town in a lot of ways. So it always, when I go places, there's a lot of things out here to see, like Franklin Hills Memory Garden. Never heard of it. Somebody else probably knows all about it. I haven't. I'm not familiar with it. I'm 18 minutes from my house, and like I said, far as I'm waiting on you to tell me what you're having for dinner today and what you're currently
At the
medicating
light,
on.
turn left onto Lithopolis Road.
That's definitely what I want to know. And like I said, I'll be streaming later probably to let you know, show you what I got, because this tent is about to be full. Let's see, wait, 1, 2. Yeah, that's it. There are. I'm not even gonna say how many there are in there. It's full. I'm full now. I cannot accept any more clones right now. Yeah, I seen people carrying out so much stuff. I mean, I saw a plant that was literally getting ready to flower. All they had to do was put it in the flower. That's how far along this plant was. It was ready to go.
In 3/4 of a mile.
And I can show you one that's right here. I can't show you
road.
one, but I can show you. There's one I'll show you that I've got from a good friend of mine. Shout out to my guy Ab Original. Now I'm gonna tell y'all a story on my way back. So 20 plus years ago, I was living in Dayton, Ohio, and I had this friend, and he was always, you know, trying to get me to buy his herb, and you know,
at the roundabout, take the first exit onto Ginger Road.
I tried it, you know, and then, you know, he was like, yeah, man, I'm having this party, and so he said stop by early. And so this is back when we was calling stuff dro. There was this dro. You know what the dro is? That hydro. Okay, you know the dro, right?
In 2.8
and so
miles,
back then that was like a big deal. Like, oh, he got that
Pike.
dro for real. It just had a different look. It had a different smell. You knew that hydro weed was totally different. Somebody's at my front door is what it's saying. This is a hydro. You already know it's something different. Because they're growing it in water. And so if you could get your hands on some hydro weed, you was gonna pay premium price for it back then. So you already know how it goes. So anyway, he's having this party, but he's like, come early. So I get there early, and my guys got all this bud like sitting out on newspapers, and I'm like, what's all this? It's like, oh man, this harvest. And I'm like, wow, this is so much stuff. And you know, we had this big party, and we smoked the dro. It was great, tasted great. And then the place that he was having a party at got shut down. And I ain't see dude no more. And I didn't know what happened to dude. You know, I thought he got in trouble. Maybe he did some time or something. And then maybe about 4 years ago, I got a message from him on Instagram, and it was a weird name. I said, man, who the hell is this? And I was a little skeptical, but he was like, it's me. It's your boy Ab. I said, Ab who? Ab? AB? Who the hell is Ab? Like, I forgot. Like, that's, oh, my guy Aboriginal. Oh, snap. My guy with the tro. And then I ain't talked to him for 2 more years. Didn't know where he went, hadn't heard from him, nothing. So today I'm at the farmer's market, and I see this guy smiling at me. He's smiling from ear to ear. And I'm still in my mind processing, who is this guy? Because I haven't seen him in so many years in person. And so then after I got close to him and I looked at how he was dressed, and I looked at his demeanor, and I knew exactly who he was. And I was just so happy to see him. You know, 20 years later, you see somebody that, you know, in the cannabis community that you were interacting with, and you know what the struggle was like then. And now here we are now. It's just amazing. It's just amazing to you know, meet people who have, you know, literally just been hiding their craft in fear of trouble, getting in trouble. And now we don't have to hide it no more. And you're getting to see people really, you know, take pride in what they can do. And that's really exciting. And, you know, the plant that I got from him.
In 1 mile, take a slight
Can't wait
left
to show
turn
it
onto
to you.
Winchester
It's kind of
Pike.
like my one of my superstars out of all the ones I got today. And you'll see why when I show it to you later. But I got another one that blew my mind on the way out. And when I show you that one, you're gonna be like, I should have went. Damn, I should have. You're gonna kick yourself when you see what I got. So I can't wait to get home and get situated and get myself kind of and really like get everything, get all my new kids together, get all my little babies together, so I can show y'all the tent is just, I gotta get another tent. That's all it is to this. I'm gonna have to get another tent quickly. I ain't gonna know. This stuff gonna be growing everywhere. Outside, I don't know. This stuff's gonna be crazy. And then, you know, we gotta I think I'm gonna make me like a mastermind seed mix. Take some of all the different seeds that I've got and make like a little package or something, you know, that you can raffle off. Have different couple people's genetics in it that y'all could try out, so you can see some of the stuff I'm getting in my adventures out here. He said, "Oh, wait till you see me. I'm hippie in 2024." I know that's right, little Matt. I can't wait. I can't wait, man. It was good to talk to you on the phone the other day too, brother. Little Mac 86 been on the channel since it started. True OG. Yes, sir. I can't wait to link up with you, man. Like I said, we gonna link up. Yeah, traffic is now you know, traffic is back to normal.
Take a slight left turn.
Take a slight left turn. So yeah, but you know what? I just now realized how I got back here is interesting way. It took me through Siri, you can exit navigation. Because I know how to get home from here. So I'm back in Canal. I'm in Canal Winchester. Oh, it didn't change. Let's see. I'm in Canal Winchester right now. For those who know where that's at. So it took me through 674, which runs me, you know, basically into Canal Winchester. So I'm back in the city of Columbus, more or less. I mean, Canal Winchester is its own city, so I ain't gonna say I'm in Columbus. Why is he listening to my conversation, man? I'm not talking to you, Siri. Get out of my conversation, buddy. Look, he's all in my conversation. I had 2 tents and you need 3. You said you just say for another joint and caught you. Yeah, you said you got 2 tents and need 3. Look, I'm gonna need more than that. I told him I have a tent sitting in my basement, man. We ain't gonna have no room for the production area, man. It's gonna be so many people. I mean, not people, tent. Look, I'm calling them people. Look. My kids, my babies, there's gonna be so many of them in there. We go to Tent City. But everybody knows what's gonna happen. Summertime, you're gonna have people that'll be like, hey man, I've got too much weed. What am I gonna do? Here go the commercial. Are you a great cannabis grower? Are you finding out that you now have too much weed? Well, we've got a solution for you. The giveaway 2024. Give away all the weed. Because you got too much weed. You got too many plants. You got too many clones. What are you going to do? They're everywhere. That's how that lady was at. Look, I just got so many. Let's take one. Okay, carry them all home, man. I feel it, man. You got so many clones. I don't want to break them all. Because you got to think about it. Like, that's the thing about this clone stuff. Like, you know, transport. You know, you got to be able to transport them so that they're, you know, not going to be, you know, damaged, you know. And then you got to worry about wind and temperature. Like right now, like this is obviously a good, you know, it's 38 degrees outside. You know, your clone will not be too happy in 38-degree climate, you know. Man, they're building a lot. They're building so much stuff out here where I'm at. You can see all these empty lots where they're building more and more stuff. It's kind of wild. He said go for it. We got 20 viewers on here and only 9 likes. They said he was on there and chapped in to see what I was talking about. And I didn't say anything about the farmer's market, so they clicked off of it. Like, look, we got that at the beginning of the video. Should you go? Yeah. We already figured that out. Was it clones there? Yeah. Was the seeds there? Yeah. Was it a great network opportunity? Yeah. Yes, and yes. But don't worry, because like I said, we're going to have the expo in May. And a lot of those people that was at this event are going to be at that one. So you'll be good. You'll be able to come to that. You know, you missed this one. And like I said, you know, when I get home and get situated, get everything squared away, and we go through everything we got, then you like I said, you're going to really miss it. But I also want to give a shout out to all the people at the event who did bless me with free items. I'd like to thank you for all the free samples and free stuff that I got. Appreciate you. We'll be definitely doing more in depth about who, what, and when, where, so people can find out about some of these breeders that I met, some of these people with some genetics. So yeah, I got a lot of work to do, and you know, you're going to help me. Everybody's going to help me. We'll help figure it out together and make sure everything is the way it's supposed to be. Or you have been gifted mites. Yeah. I ain't hating on clones. He throw them away. He said, "Are you been gifted mites?" Nah, we nah, we ain't got no worries there about that. You know, like I said, when I show everything to you, we're gonna make judgments about things to see, you know, what we thinking. You know, we'll definitely say, hey, that one looks like a winner. The other ones don't. I'm gonna have to answer this call. I'm gonna mute this, but keep talking, keep chatting. All right, I'm back. You don't know any growers, man? Shut up. You know lots of growers. They're on here. He said, he said, where you at? I'm in Columbus. Max and Kenton. Yeah, we're gonna have a link up in Kenton too. Who gonna be down for that? We're gonna meet up in Kenton and have lunch. Me and Mac 86 having a party. We gonna link up. Ain't that right, Mac? Let them know. We just trying to get the date. Did we set a date yet? I was working on it. Okay, you in Steubenville? All right, I'm familiar with Steubenville. You right there by Pennsylvania. How far is the state line from Steubenville? Like less than an hour, ain't it? It's closer than that, ain't it? Got some blueberry cookie pancakes. Just rooted them. Okay, slick. I can't wait to see the pictures, man. I know you're gonna shoot me some pictures on Instagram or somewhere. Let me check them out for sure. One thing's for sure. I think one thing I learned about this event that's missing from this event, and that is the proper containers to transport clones. I seen a lot of people struggling with that. I mean, people were putting them in lugs, like just regular lugs. And I guess you know your clones and how tough they are. I'm just such a sensitive person, like, and that's something else we're gonna do before these clones go into my tent. They are gonna be thoroughly checked for bugs and mites and anything else that I think could be contaminant to my plants. And obviously, that's just common sense to check your stuff before you put it in your garden. Look at the sky over here. Check that out. Look at that beam coming down. Do y'all see that? That's pretty cool. A little beam of light coming down from the sky. I wonder whose house that's shining on. It's not my house. Oh, snap. So, yeah, we're in this neighborhood right now. This isn't my neighborhood. This is a neighborhood next to my neighborhood. It's a little bit bigger, more expensive. The reason why I didn't buy a house in this neighborhood is because they don't like pit bulls. And when I first bought my house, we had pit bulls, so we couldn't live in this neighborhood because of our dogs. It's a nice neighborhood, but they don't like pit bulls. They have a ban on pit bulls in this neighborhood. So if you got a pit bull, you can't live in this neighborhood. You want to buy a house here, and then them trying to say, "Oh, you got a pit bull, you got to move." I'm like, "Ah, I bought the house." Then you're like, "Well, I'm running you out of there." I had something like that happen in Whitehall. They don't like pit bulls there either. So even though the state and the city, they took the ban off pit bulls. So I don't know if y'all know that or not, but there is no more. That's over, but it's still considered a vicious dog when it comes to insurance and everything else. So like a lot of landlords and things of that nature will not rent to you if you have a pit bull. And so we struggled with housing for a long time. Many of y'all don't know this story, but because of my doggies, I had to take whatever we could get. I didn't get to really pick where I really wanted to live, because everywhere we went to go, as soon as they found out we had pit bulls, they were like, "Ah, nah." I mean, having a pit bull was like having a criminal record, which I thought was bullshit. Like, it's a dog. And a dog is only vicious if you make it vicious, if you train it to be vicious. They don't just come out the womb as vicious doggies. So, pit bulls had a bad rap, and, I miss my doggies. They both died from cancer, if you didn't know that. Cushion Princess. And now I've got my dog Miracle. Those who haven't seen Miracle the Husky, just look up Miracle the Husky. Miracle Riley the Husky on TikTok. She needs 1,000 followers. We're like 890 followers. We've been stuck there for a while. So we got to break the algorithm and get some more followers for the dog, so we can go live on her channel. So we can go live on TikTok. So we need some more followers on TikTok. I'm on TikTok too. You can look me up under Savant1, SAVANT number 1, or another Mastermind Head. That'll take you right to my Instagrams. All right, those who have been in this road trip before, you should already know where I'm at. I'm in my neighborhood now, and a lot of people already know where I live at, man. It's kind of weird when people know where I live at, but I don't care. I don't have nothing to hide. Weed's legal, home grow's legal. We ain't gotta hide no more. So that hiding shit's over with. And what I'm trying to help people realize, like, it's time for us to come out. Got the damn visor up there. Yes. So I thank all of y'all for being here on my live streams today. I can't wait to show y'all what I got. So make sure you keep watching to see what I got. And I'll see all of you soon. I probably got to cut my grass. Either today or tomorrow. I ain't cutting it today. It's 38 degrees outside. I ain't cutting no grass. Too cold for that shit. I'll see y'all soon. You coming over? All right, Captain Green Toker. I'm here. Hit me up when you get on your way, buddy.